What's up, y'all? It's your boy Chance. Um, and I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind for a while now. Something that not a lot of people really understand. See, a lot of people seem to think that I do nothing but make rant videos, and it's not. And to you guys, they might seem like rant videos. And all of that, some of them are, some of them aren't. It depends on what it is. But over the last few weeks, I've had a lot happen to me that not most would understand. And starting off with my now ex girlfriend Abby leaving me because of her parents wanting to control her. But the second thing that happened is by far the worst. You see, a couple of days ago, one of my best friends, John, tried to end his life. And it took me 3 hours of talking to him to stop him. But in the end, that talking did no good because he went right back to the abuser that he was with. And that reminded me of me. It reminded me a lot of what I went through. See, a lot of you people sit there and you say that I'm just doing these to rant and this and that I need to grow up and get over it. But what you guys don't understand is like John, like one of my best friends, I was abused. I was both mentally and verbally abused by my ex. For almost 5 years, I was mentally and verbally abused by somebody who was supposed to love me and be there for me. Somebody who I actually cared about and wanted to be with. They did nothing but abuse me and hurt me. She made me feel belittled. She constantly bashed on me and then turned around and said she was sorry. And that continued on for about 4.5 years, almost 5 years. And a lot of people are sitting there telling me, oh, just get over it, find someone better. But that's just it. You guys don't understand. It's not that simple. I can't just up and get over it overnight. See, a lot of you out there they're telling me to get over it. You guys have never been abused. You guys have never had to deal with a mentally or verbally abusive relationship. So you guys don't really understand what it's like. Imagine being constantly put down and belittled for no reason at all. Imagine being told some of the worst things in the world that you can imagine being told to you, and that person actually meaning it, and then turning around and telling you that they didn't really mean it. And that continuing on for years and years and years. And being made to do shit that you know is disgusting, that you know is wrong. That's what I went through for 4 to 5 years. See, a lot of people sit there and they think, oh, it's abuse, you can get past it. And yeah, you can get past it. But it's not as simple as a lot of you guys seem to think that it is. And see, what you guys don't realize is that affects your everyday life. It affects relationships. People sit there and they tell me that it's my fault that, I can't keep anybody, but it's not. It's not my fault. It's because of my past and what I went through. It's because of the abuse that it's hard for me to even be with anybody, and I want to. I want to be happy again. I really do. I want to be with that special someone. But because of my past, it's very, very hard for me to be with anybody because they don't really understand how much of a nightmare it was for me, how hellish it was for me. See, while you guys go to sleep, you guys go to sleep, you guys have good dreams and this and that. But me, when I go to sleep, I go to war with my past. I sit there and I fight off my past every fucking night. And when I'm with somebody, I always have that fear of them leaving me or me losing them. And then they sit there and say that I need to grow up and that I need to just get over it. But what people don't understand, what they don't understand, and what people in general don't really understand, is that it's not that easy to get over. It's very hard, especially when you've been belittled and pushed down and beaten down the ways that I have. I can honestly say when I was with my ex who abused me, I can honestly say there were times where I felt like I would have rather have been better off dead. That's how low and destroyed she made me feel, is that I felt at some point during the time I was with her, during some points, I felt like I was better off dead. And I felt like I cannot do any better than her. I felt like she was the best I can do, and she made me feel that way. But everybody's sitting there telling me to stop doing rant videos and this and that. But you know what? This isn't a rant video. And a lot of my videos that you guys say are rant videos, they're not rant videos either. That is me standing up for myself, just like this one is. A lot of people sit there and they just tell me to get over it and try to find someone else, but that's the problem. That there is the problem. Is that I cannot find anybody else. I cannot find somebody who is willing to be with me, regardless of my past, regardless of how scared I am, or anybody that's even willing to stay with me, regardless of how scared I get. Because they just want to judge me by what I go through. They tell me to grow the fuck up and get over it. But as I said, it's not that simple. Do I want to be myself again from before the abuse? Absolutely. But it's not that simple. It's not that easy. For 4.5 years, I dealt with the abuse. And when I finally escaped, I felt freed. And I thought I had my life in order. I thought I had everything when I had my girlfriend, my now ex-girlfriend Abby. I thought I had the world. I thought I had everything I needed. I had a wonderful girlfriend who loved me. I had I had my career going for me. And then all of that changed like that. Because my girlfriend decided to listen to her family and listen to their lies. And then my best friend John tries to kill himself. And after I save his life, what does his abuser do? Sits there and blames me and runs her mouth and spreads lies about me that are not true, making it that much harder for me to get my life back on track. So you guys out there think that you know abuse, you know nothing until you have lived what I have lived through. You think that going through abuse for 4.5 years is easy? You think being belittled for 4.5 years is easy? It's not. It's really not. And everybody tells me I need to grow up and get over it. But you guys don't understand how hard it is just to get past that. You don't know what it's like to wake up with nightmares every fucking night because of that. Like I said, do I want to be myself again before all the abuse and before everything had happened with my ex best friend Eric? Absolutely. I would have loved that. But I also know that's not going to happen without a hell of a lot of work. And every day I fight my hardest, day in and day out, just to get back to the way I was. It's not easy at all. Everybody seems to think that it's so simple that I can just magically go back to the way I was. But that's not it. That's not true. You can't just magically go back to the way you were. Like I said, do I want to be with somebody? Absolutely. But these lies out of out of my best friend's mouth, out of his girlfriend's mouth, need to fucking stop. It's because of my best friend's girlfriend, who is constantly abusing him, who he stupidly went back to after I saved his life after I saved him from ending his life the other night. It's because of his girlfriend that I'm not with anybody, because all she wants to do is sit there and run her mouth and talk shit and spread lies about me that aren't true. Like I'm the reason that he almost killed himself and that I'm not a good person. And that I'm a liar and that I'm a cheater and that I'm this and that I'm not, and that's not true. When I'm with somebody, I am with them no matter fucking what. I am with them no matter what. See, unlike a lot of these fuckheads out there that want to sit there and get in a chick's pants and say they're with them, when I'm with somebody, I am with them. I don't just sit there and use them. I care about what they want. I care about their life. I care about their dreams. I care about all of that. But yet, what do I get in return for actually caring about somebody? I get slapped in the face. I get cheated on. I get lied to. I get abused. And y'all want to sit there and say that it's my fault? You guys don't know what it's like to live with the remnants of being abused for 4.5 years and fighting hard to get your mind back to where it needs to be, back to where you want it to be. And believe me, I've been to shrinks, I've been to therapists. A lot of people tell me, yo, you need a therapist and this and that. But the truth is, a therapist don't do shit. They say they know, but they really don't. They say they get it, but really they don't get it. And that's why I put out the kinds of songs that I put out. That's why I'm able to talk to people that are like myself. because they actually get it. And I know there's a lot of people out there like myself who have gone through what I've gone through. And that's why I make the songs that I make, to help those people. It is a way of therapy for me, and it's a way to help others who have been through what I've been through. Believe me, I've been to almost every fucking therapist in Akron, and they just don't do any good. But you know, everybody tells me that I'm never gonna get with anyone unless I let go of my past, and I've let go of it. I've let go of my past. I've let go of this shit, but it has not let go of me. It constantly haunts me day in and day out, and reminds me every day of what I face. See, like I said, when you guys that have not faced abuse, when you guys go to sleep at night, you guys go to sleep. You're fine. You go, you know, you have nice dreams. Every night when I go to sleep, I don't go to sleep. I go to war with myself, trying to fight for myself, trying to get back my mind to where it needs to be, fighting off these nightmares. Every night, that's what I deal with. And you think it's easy, but it's not. It's honestly one of the hardest battles in the fucking world. And for y'all that want to sit there and judge, you won't ever know what it's like unless you've lived it like I have. Because let me tell you something, because of the abuse, because of everything I went through in those 4.5 years, because of what my ex best friend Eric did to me, stealing away the girl that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with, who I had known since high school, because of all that, there were several times where I tried to end my life because I felt like it was all over. I'm not only a survivor of abuse, but I am a survivor of suicide of many times over. Granted, I don't think about doing it anymore, but I turn those bad thoughts of thinking about suicide, I turn them into songs to help people. Because I know what it's like to be on the edge. I know what it's like to go through abuse. I know what it's like to feel like everything is done and over and you just feel like the whole world's against you. I know what that's like. I live that every fucking day. And yet, I'm the bad guy. I saved my best friend's life. And yet, I'm the bad guy. I'm the one at fault. I'm the one that gets abused and torn down and belittled and destroyed and made to feel like I'm worthless. And yet, I'm the bad guy? Where does that make any sense? How am I the bad guy? You know, there's very few out there who actually truly get what I've gone through. And like I said, all I want is my life back. I just want my life back to the way it was before all this. I want to be able to be with that special somebody who won't judge me based on what I go through, but will be there to stand beside me and fight with me to help me get better. That's all I want. But yet it seems a lot of the times it's too much to ask for because everybody wants to be so fucking judgmental towards me. And y'all wonder why I go off like this? It's not because I want to rant. It's because I've gone through so much fucking shit in my life that I have a reason to. I have been bullied. I have been literally judged, discriminated against by record labels. I've been abused. I've gone through so much shit that most people would not understand. And yet, I'm supposed to stop ranting when all I'm doing is standing up for myself. I just don't see how y'all sit there and judge me. Like not all of you guys. Like I know some of you guys do defend me, and I thank you guys for that. I'm talking about the ones that have judged me and do judge me. For those of you that have judged me, what I want to know is why do you do it? Why do you sit there and judge me when you know nothing of what I go through? When you don't truly understand or get what it is that I deal with? You know, every day I wake up, I get up every fucking day because of my medical condition. I face death every day and I say, fuck you. And I help my family out. And I do everything I can to make life easier for my family. And I fight off all these evil fucking feelings from my past every day. And yet, what do I get in return for all of that? I get bashed on by people. I get belittled. I get torn down. I get abused. I get told that I need to grow up, that I'm worthless, that I'm a lazy piece of shit by a lot of these people. But the truth is, I'm not a lazy piece of shit. I do work. Yeah, it might not be a regular 9 to 5 job. Yes, they might be odd jobs throughout the year. And I might have one solid job for 4 weeks in the month of October. But at least it's work. At least it's something. My point is, all I want is my life back. I just want my life back on track to where it needs to be. I want to be happy again. Like I said, all I want is to be happy again and to be with that certain someone that isn't just gonna up and leave me because of my problems. I want somebody that's gonna be there and stand by me and fight with me, alongside me, and help me and not give up on me like everybody else has. Is that too much to ask for? To want my life back and to want that special someone in my life who won't give up on me like all the others have? I hope this is a lesson to every single one of you who have judged me, who have torn me down, who have belittled me. I hope this is a lesson to every single one of you who have treated me like shit over the years. I hope you see now just what it is that you put me through. And I hope you get what you deserve in the end. I hope every single one of you gets what you fucking deserve. Because everything you guys have put me through is unforgivable. And to everybody that has stood by me and defended me and tried to help me in every single way, I want to say thank you to every single fucking one of you. You guys are fucking amazing. And I love every single one of you guys for that. But to my abuser, I say this. You can go the fuck to hell, bitch. I want nothing to do with you. You can go fuck yourself and die in a ditch for all I care. Because of everything you put me through, you are a fucking monster. You are an evil, disgusting, vile monster. And if I do go to hell, I hope to God I see you there. Because going to hell is exactly where you're going. After everything you did to me, that's what you deserve. I'm just, I'm sick of the judgment and I'm sick of being used and hurt. I want my life back. That's all I want. I just want to be happy again. I want my life back and I want to be happy again. That's all I want.